Well, it's that time of the week that we know you've been waiting for. Spencer and Gabe are just two good friends chatting about movie topics galore. We talk and we argue and we giggle and we cry. Tell all your friends and bring them by. So have a listen and grab a quick snack. It's time for you to sit down with the laugh track.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Laugh Track. You got your Gabriel here, Spencer here. We're joined with Justin today, and we're going to have a little discussion. I don't know if it's really a game or not, but everyone's familiar with DraftKings.
And if you're not,
here's the deal. You got, it's DraftKings is for sports or movie podcast. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a scenario, a plot, basically a movie that we came up with. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to have a director, main actor, main actress, and then two supportings, and you have $100 in your pocket.
Yep.
And each different category has 5 sub costs or amounts, and you gotta spend your movie without going over budget.
Sounds good.
Is that a way to explain it?
Sounds good to me.
No,
that sounds perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
and if you don't understand it, we'll try and get in some diagrams and screenshots. Just
if you don't know what DraftKings is, then
crawl out from underneath your rock.
Exactly.
Sorry,
right. Justin is the guest for this, so he's gonna start us off. And we came up with 3 movies each, so bear with us. Justin, what is your movie plot?
Okay, so my first movie is an action crime movie.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
So here's the plot. It's the year 1920 in a very different universe than ours. The world is full of talking mobster guinea pigs, and they rule over the systems. The government is very corrupt, as all governments are with mobs.
Guinea pig
The government
government
is government.
Yeah. So one courageous guinea pig sets out on a whole adventure, of a lifetime.
Well, how long is the average lifetime of a guinea pig?
4 to 6 years.
Okay.
So it's got to be an adventure of a lifetime.
I actually don't know, by the way.
In order to take down the mobsters and make the government whole again. Okay?
All right.
Mind you, this is,
1920s.
1920s, okay?
Right, so
Is
there's
this
no
animated,
Netflix.
or is this
No.
CGI guinea pigs?
This is CGI
Or is this
guinea pigs.
people dressed up in guinea pigs?
I'm thinking the commercial with the dancing guinea pigs?
Yes.
That's what I'm
Kia
thinking
commercials.
of. The Kia commercials.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my directors.
This is so weird.
Starting at $50, Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
What kind of guinea pig movie is this? Am I gonna see slaughtered guinea pigs?
Hey, you do whatever you please.
Action crime.
$30, right?
Mm-hmm.
$30.
$30.
Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
Okay.
$25, Guy Ritchie.
Okay.
$15, Shane Black. And $10, Ryan Johnson. I think it's Ryan. Is that how you say the name?
Okay.
What movies did Shane Black and Ryan Johnson do?
Shane Black did Iron Man 3. Is his
And
most.
The Nice Guys.
Mm-hmm. And then Ryan Johnson is doing the most recent Star Wars movie. So episode 9?
Okay.
8?
8 too many.
Anyways, it'd actually be 9 because Rogue One, but it's not in this.
Yeah.
8 too many. Rogue One was great.
All right, actor.
Did you see Rogue One?
No. All right, yeah, actors.
Actors, $50. Christian Bale.
Okay.
$30. Sam Jackson.
And these would be voiceovers, right?
Yes, because these will
Ooh,
be.
that's a good catch.
This will be the lead
Guinea pig.
$25. Chuck Norris. $15.
Chuck Norris.
$15. Jackie Chan. $10. Gerard Butler.
Ooh. Gerard Butler. Would it be Gerard Butler accent or Gerard Butler Americanized? Because he's from
accent.
Ireland, isn't he?
Yeah. So it'd be his accent.
Ooh, that dude. An Irish guinea
that's
pig.
A breaker.
That's for $10. That's a steal.
I know.
That is a steal.
All right. Actress. $50. Uma Thurman. $30. Sigourney. Is that how you say her name? Weaver.
Sure.
What was she in?
She was
what?
in Alien.
She's
She was
Avatar,
in
Alien.
Avatar.
Cool.
Yeah.
I knew that.
$25. Charlize Theron.
Okay.
$15. Sandra Bullock. $10. Angelina Jolie. Supporting actor. $50. Christopher Waltz. Christopher.
Christoph.
I'm
Christoph
sorry.
Waltz.
That's for 50.
$50.
Crap, I'm over budget.
$30. Tommy Lee Jones. $25. John Voight. $15, Bill Paxton. $10, William Dafoe.
Cool. We hit record, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Supporting actress, $50, Jessica Alba. $30, Haley. However, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
$25, Katie Holmes. $15, Amber Heard. $10, Rose Byrne.
Okay.
All right. Let me see that.
What was your $30 for supporting actress?
$30 for supporting actress, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. Oh, hallelujah.
All right, I'm ready. I'm good. I got money to spare too.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear what you got.
Yeah, let's hear what you got first off.
I got your $25 director.
All right.
Who was that?
Guy
Guy
Ritchie.
Ritchie.
Yeah. Guy Ritchie. $10, Gerard Butler. Okay, I just want to see an Irish or whatever. Scotland. I think he's from. One of the two.
I think it's... Anyways.
That area of Europe.
Mhm.
I want to see that as a guinea pig.
That'd
Like,
be
I'm
perfect.
sold on that. $25, Charlize. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
$5, William Dafoe. And then $30, Halle Berry.
$5?
$5.
Is that what you said?
10.
10.
Let me rematch.
I never...
20, 50, $100 even. Let's go.
That's perfect.
And then Halle Berry's my last one.
All right.
What do you guys?
Well, right now I got $30 director Christopher Nolan. You know, I want to see like kind of a twisty kind of thing.
We're right.
So just to see where we're gonna go, I was gonna take the steal of
Gerard?
the Irish accent, but you know what? I need me a Sam Jackson guinea pig. I think that'd just be incredible. Have a guinea pig be dropping MFers through the whole movie. Then I had to take the $10 steal of Defoe for supporting actor.
Yeah, Defoe's underrated.
Which gives me $70 right now. I got $30 to spare. So you know what? I'll go with Angelina Jolie actually, with
Okay.
another $10 as the
Okay.
lead actress.
Okay.
You know, I don't think her voice is too bad.
No, it's not.
So which leaves me with what? $20 left?
Yep. So
Oh,
can go
so I gotta go-
Amber Heard or Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne's the chick from Neighbors.
Oh, I'll go with her.
All right.
All right,
Cool.
that's a good movie.
Solid, yeah. Dude, that's nice. That was really weird.
It was.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? While we're still early on and we still have listeners, it's been, 10 minutes? Not even.
Okay.
If you have any plots, let us know. Because I want to see what kind of messed up, twisted things you guys are going to think of. Crime drama guinea pigs? Dude, you're so weird. I got to know what you guys are thinking.
Dude, you're so weird.
Drop it in the comments. Tweet us. Instagram us. Call me on my cell phone.
Okay,
My number
okay.
is...
All right. Let's
All right, I'll go next.
go. All right.
The plot.
Okay.
This is a PG-13 comedy drama.
Ooh, so we're going ratings.
Hottie jokes.
Yeah, I did ratings too, just so you know, like the type of blood and
Yeah,
swearing
okay.
and stuff.
Where
that you're
we were
gonna...
at.
Right.
All mine are R-rated, by the way.
You
Oh
gotta,
yeah, that was kind of
Assumed
assumed
with
that
the
mine was rated
Tarantino
R.
as the $50.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. This is the day in the life of a customer service rep.
Oh.
Me and Spencer can relate to this, you know? So let's see.
I wish I couldn't.
Let's see. This main actor wakes up each day to his morning routine and goes to work. He deals with moderately challenged calls and coworkers through his 8-hour shift. This repeats until one day he wakes up and no one's around. Everyone on Earth seemingly disappeared, and it's up to him to find a new routine before he eventually goes mad and ends it all. Now,
Wow.
comedy drama.
So weird. We want to pause this and talk about something really? Like, are you okay?
I'll make it. I'll make it. This one hit home.
You can
All right.
tell.
$50 director Edgar Wright.
Okay.
Adam McKay for $30. You have the Coen brothers
Yeah,
for
dude.
$25. Woody Allen 15 and Stanley Kubrick for 10.
Okay.
Okay. Main actors Leo. Edward Norton for 30. Will Smith 25. Nick Cage for 15 and Michael Cera for 10.
Okay.
Okay, you guys got this?
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
Main actress. This is going to be the best friend / coworker.
Okay.
J-Law 50. Amy Adams 30. Brie Larson 25. Emma Watson 15. Or 10 Mila Kunis.
Okay.
Supporting actor Jeremy Renner. This will be another co-worker.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner for 50.
Well, does he disappear in the plot?
Yeah,
5 minutes into it?
Well, not 5 minutes because you got to go through the full couple routine to see that this guy does the same.
But then, are there flashbacks?
I hadn't thought of it. It would be up to the director to decide.
All right.
So Edgar Wright does a couple flashbacks. I don't know if Coen Brothers do, but okay. Anyways, $30 Steve Carell, 25 Mark Wahlberg, Mark of the Funky Bunch, 15 Jonah Hill, or 10 you got your zany coworker Jack Black.
Okay.
Okay, giving some of the women power in this. This is the boss role, the supporting actress: Kristen Wiig, Rachel McAdams, Anna Kendrick, Kate Blanchett, Julianne Moore. That goes in decreasing order. So, yeah, that's a good one. I know. You feel stumped?
Yeah. Well, I'm just like looking at my numbers and I'm like, this doesn't add up.
I tried to do this when I did it. I did it like who I would want would be all 50. That's ideal.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't even think about that. I kind of just... Yeah, never mind.
because I kind of made it so like
Hit random.
I kind of make it go harder as it goes. Like
Yeah.
obviously, I know I don't want Stanley Kubrick directing this, or it's gonna turn into a 3.5 hour.
What did Eddie McKay do?
Adam McKay, he's the guy that works with Will Ferrell all the time.
Okay.
You
I
got
took the $10, which I thought was a steal for the main actor, Michael Cera.
Yeah,
I feel like his
okay.
awkwardness would fit like that role. The business, like, just boring, lame, uncomfortable. He'd wake up and be like, really weirded out. So for $10, I got Michael Cera as the lead actor.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was thinking along the lines like Michael Cera, Nicolas Cage. You could probably steal at the low because if it's going to be a comedy drama, it's quirky where they off themselves anyway.
Whereas like DiCaprio was just way too over the top.
He
for
would
me.
give his all in it, but yeah.
And then Edward Norton would be a good one.
I was thinking when I made this Edward Norton in Fight Club, kind of like dressed up in the
That's
suit.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
yeah. Okay, so you're at $10.
So I got Sarah. I got Brie Larson for 25.
35. No, you're at 35.
For 25. Jack Black for $10. I think grow his hair out, make him quirky, have him be like that slob in the office, the guy that really gets on Michael Cera's nerves.
Like Core?
Michael Cera's like uptight, and Jack Black is like wacky. He's funny. He's out of place.
He'd be the comedic relief in this, you know. Okay, 45. You're at.
And then I got Adam McKay as
That's
the director.
For that's 75.
Yeah.
My math is correct. All right, you got 25 left. Who are you going?
And then for the last one, I think I'm just gonna go with Jennifer Garner.
Well,
No, Jennifer
she's
Garner.
not on the
Julianne
list.
Moore. Julianne Moore. My bad.
All right, yeah, Julianne Moore's always a good choice.
Yeah.
Love her.
I think that for $10, that's like a really good. When I was trying to do it, I was like, for the $10, I need like somebody that sucks.
I would have gone with like Kate Blanchett probably. Like if I was low on budget like you, just because she's the older, she has the older, sterner type of acting. She's more stiff.
Yeah.
I feel like Julianne Moore can really loosen.
I like
up
how
and-
too, like you don't like for supporting actor, you put coworker like you gave them their role already.
Yeah.
Which I think actually makes it harder because now you have to go like with typecasting. Like for example, I would typecast Mila Kunis as like the crappy comedy mom movies now.
Bad moms, more like bad movies.
Hot take.
Yeah,
It's not that hot.
it's not.
The 38 on Metascore tells me it's not that hot.
All right, what do you got?
All right, so director, Woody Allen.
Okay. Quirky.
$15.
Very quirky.
Steal.
He's very unique style.
Yeah, and I figured with that specific style, Ed Norton would be a very good choice as my lead actor.
I wanted it, just couldn't fit him into my budget.
So that kind of like I was like, if I'm going Woody Allen, I kind of have to go Ed Norton.
Right.
Mila Kunis. I don't know. She just seems like the annoying type that would be, the coworker.
The best friend, kind of. Like.
Yeah. Hey, what are you
Like
doing after work?
in the Ted movies.
Yeah.
She's like the friend.
Or the friends with benefit,
Yeah,
anyways.
exactly.
Good choice. Good choice.
So she's porking my man's Michael Cera.
Porkin.
For the other coworker, Jonah Hill.
Okay.
I feel like him and Ed Norton would work together very
Must
well.
have missed that
Jonah Hill's
casting there.
Jonah Hill's mad underrated for like supporting roles,
Yeah.
like in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
He's
He's
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Did
I
he
mean,
get like Academy nomination for that?
I think it might have, if not,
Pretty
For
sure he
showing
did.
his.
Okay. Who else you got?
And then for the boss, I kind of thought about, hey, this is like comedy drama, so I kind of thought about Kingsman, Golden Circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Julianne Moore.
Yeah.
So you're
for $10.
15, 30, that's 45. I'm gonna take your word for it that you're
60,
good.
70,
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
at
like you
80.
didn't even use all of the money.
I didn't use it all.
So that can go for special effects, CGI,
yeah.
stuff like
More
that.
budgeting.
Fake blood for when they off themselves.
yeah.
When the movie doesn't end how you wanted it
So
to.
yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Spencer,
Cool.
what you got?
All right. 1945 Japan.
Oh gosh.
All right. It's the Pacific War.
Specific war.
It's the story of a U.S. platoon and the occupation of Japan up until 1954. If you don't know your history, this is going to be a history-based movie on the occupation of Japan as we kind of go in and tear it up. Trials and tribulations as they survive the onslaught of war and those who don't survive the onslaught. Part of the world that they've never been to before during the Second World War.
Okay.
So I kind of wanted it in my head like Full Metal Jacket, but World War II and not Vietnam and in Japan.
Okay.
So I kind of left a lot of it open, hoping that you guys have seen Full Metal Jacket and would kind of piece it together like that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Justin has not seen Full Metal Jacket. So he's open to whatever he wants to think. Director, $50 in the bank. You got Stanley Kubrick.
Full Metal Jacket.
He did Full Metal Jacket, and for me, like, in my head, he would just be awesome for this kind of movie. For $30, I got Matthew Vaughn. $25, I got Tarantino.
Okay.
$15, I got Scorsese. I put him lower because I felt he didn't really fit this too well, but he might be able to do something with, like, the characters' backgrounds or something. And then $10, I got Brian De Palma. He did Just to
Scarface.
Kill, Body Double.
Scarface. Yeah.
He's got that Hitchcockian thriller kind of stuff.
Okay.
Main actors, Brad Pitt. I was thinking like he's in those older kind of war movies. He was in that tank movie the other day.
The other day.
He was in that Nazi movie the other day.
Nazi.
So for $50 we got Brad Pitt. $30 we got Bradley Cooper, who was the American Sniper. If you kind of wanted him, he looked pretty good with the full beard and whatever.
Right.
Chris Pratt, who was in Zero Dark 30, he was one of the Navy SEALs. I thought he did an awesome job in that kind of war situation and that he pulled it off very well.
Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Also Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's using all those phasers and lasers.
So
and
yeah, I mean he's got
blasters.
the chops, he's got the beard, he's got that gritty, nasty kind of personality to really fit the World War II soldier person. And then we got Jake Gyllenhaal, who also can get really gritty and nasty. And $10 I got Ben Affleck because he can grow a nice beard.
Also, he's very, very good looking.
He is very good looking, and I thought that
if you've seen him in the Batman movie, like he makes a good Bruce Wayne. He makes a good Batman.
Yeah.
He'd make a good war hero.
Oh yeah, and he was that one that might not fit the World War II soldier personality or overall demeanor, but might be a steal if you cast him right. So for the main actress, I got Demi Moore, $50.
Why?
Because she's
Continue, cut it.
she did G.I. Jane.
Okay, yeah,
she's got like the war. She's got the chops for the war movies.
Oh, okay.
$30, I got J Law. I think she can act the hell out of anything, whatever you give her. 25, Charlize Theron. 15, I got ScarJo, and $10, I got Kristen Stewart.
That's if you're balling on a budget.
Yeah, a low budget, like a $10 budget.
Okay.
Supporting actor, you got Bruce Willis for $50, Jason Statham for $30, $25 is Russell Wilson. That's gonna be a steal.
Is that the quarterback, Russell Wilson?
No. No.
Then who?
$15 we got Colin Farrell. Did I get his name wrong?
Do you mean Russell Crowe?
Oh yeah, Russell Crowe.
Russell Wilson's the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks.
I did get them confused. Look, this is what happens when you don't use Google. $15 I got Colin Farrell, and then $10 you got John Cusack.
Okay.
Supporting actress, $50 as you said earlier, Halle Berry. $30 Angelina Jolie, $25 Jodie Foster, $15 is Sandra Bullock, young Sandra Bullock, and then $10 is Jennifer Garner.
All right, I'm all set. I'm going 15 for Scorsese because he can do gangster movies.
Yeah.
He can do some comedies. He can do all these like thrillers and stuff. but you really haven't seen him. I haven't really seen any of his. Can he do a war movie?
So you want to see it not necessarily for what he's done, but for what he potentially could do.
What he can do with it. He's one of the best directors out there. 3 hours, I'm going to be immersed from the whole time, and he can get anybody to act the hell out of anything.
Right.
So I'm going Scorsese. At $15, I also think Jake Gyllenhaal is a steal.
Oh, for
He's
sure.
one of my favorite actors currently.
Absolutely.
Every role he performs in could be easily nominated for Best Actor. So
He's incredible.
as the lead war hero or war, whatever, we're going with him. And he hasn't really worked with Scorsese yet, unless I'm really drawing a blank. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of performance Scorsese can pull out of Jake.
Cool.
Okay? That brings me to 30. We're going to double that and go 30 for J-Law. Like you said, self-explanatory, she can act the hell out of
anything. And you haven't really seen her in that kind of movie where it is a war movie, other than that one part of Mother where she was in the war.
And then we're going to tack on $15 and go with Colin Farrell.
Okay.
Really like him, but he's really not one of your big name. He's, like you said, supporting. He's not the reason I'm going to the theater to see it, but he's,
He'd be good to see on the cast list.
Right. He's a nice little surprise.
Yeah.
And then 25 rounded out Jodie Foster.
Okay.
It's Jodie Foster.
Yeah, come on. What are you going to do?
She's great in Taxi Driver. She's a child.
Yeah,
so.
come on, let's go. All right. Where does that bring your total to?
100?
Dang.
15
30.
plus 15 is 30, plus 30 is 60, plus 75, plus 25.
Cool. Awesome.
Math track.
What you got? The math track.
So for my director, I don't know. I just thought of War and Crime. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
I haven't seen Full Metal Jacket, so I don't know.
Okay.
Tarantino, Blood Guts.
Yeah.
That type of deal.
For $25 too. That's a steal.
Yeah.
I'm shocked for like a war movie you don't have him higher.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really wanted Vaughn up there and then Kubrick. I mean,
I would have switched Tarantino and Bond, but hey, that's just.
That's okay.
For my actor, I'm going with the steal of Ben Affleck. I feel he is a very good gritty man. In like Justice
he hasn't
League.
showered.
Yeah, like he hasn't showered in 30 days. Like he's gonna be the new Shia LaBeouf.
so like I was just gonna say the Shia LaBeouf of this movie.
Yeah, ScarJo. I think she's a very good action movie.
Ghost in the Shell, Black Widow.
I have a surprise with ScarJo later. It's a dupe, but I had to put her in there.
I'm going with the sporting actor of Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
I think he's a fantastic sporting actor. In not The Beguiled, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him.
Yeah,
he
the
did
villain.
a fantastic job, I thought, and he was not the main actor.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Oh,
I thought he was.
And
good.
even in the Beguiled, whatever, he was solid acting.
Yeah, and
Colin
I
Farrell's
think
great.
he's a beautiful man. He's got beautiful hair. And then
Not in
supporting actress, I'm going with Angelina Jolie.
Nice.
She's a very good.
For $30.
This is the second of three movies that she's been picked.
Yeah.
Right? Because you picked her for
Yeah,
Angelina
so
Jolie, man.
I was
Have you
looking
met?
through when I was trying to see what movie she's been in to see if she would even fit this role that well.
Yeah.
She's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah, and she started directing now too.
Cool. That's good to hear.
So that brings the total to $95. So
This guy really knows how to save money.
$5,
Saving money.
buy some Twinkies or something, some mooncakes afterwards. You earned it. You made a great movie.
Here's to earning it. Bush beer.
all right,
I
just to veer
hate you.
off. All right. So for all right.
Today we're sponsored by Damien's Auto Service. Go check him out. He's on 15 and Mount. He's the most amazing mechanic. Use the code LAUGHTRACK to get yelled at in the lobby.
Justin, what do you
They
got?
call you a
All
stickler.
right, for number 2. It's going to be a comedy, but it's going to be animation.
Okay.
All right.
Another animated one.
Now, what type of animation?
I'm
we
thinking
talking
Hand-drawn
Anime.
3D or anime?
Disney.
no, like 3D, like
Pixar.
yeah, like a Pixar movie, kind of like Sausage Party. It's going to be
That kind of animation.
Sausage
though.
Party
Yeah.
is not Pixar for those
no,
listening.
yeah, it's not Pixar. Just to get that clear.
Disney does not support that.
All right, so it's going to be an animation, of course.
Okay.
And here's the short little plot that I give you guys. You can go with that however you want.
My imagination will run.
Exactly. A group of scientists must go back in time
All right, for the director, I got it.
to protect the world from the extinction of the dinosaurs.
Oh, that's cool.
The only problem is they're shrunk down to the size of ants.
What if I don't like dinosaurs?
So they die like 30 minutes into the movie. This is actually a short film. Catch it on
Basically.
HBO.
Okay, that's
Alright.
interesting.
I thought,
So the people going back in time are shrunk to the size of ants. They have to stop the
So it's
dinosaurs.
gonna be
Yeah,
like animated Jumanji with dinosaurs.
Okay.
Kind of, not really, but alright.
Not at all.
Alright, directors. So starting from 15 going to 10. 50, Mel Brooks. 30, the Coen brothers. 25, Spike Jonze. 15, Kevin Smith. 10, Seth MacFarlane.
You're really not giving us much to work with.
Nope, I'm doing it on purpose.
Okay.
How much was?
I continue.
Actor, 50, Steve Carell. 30, Ben Stiller. 25, Seth Rogen. 15, Michael Cera. 10, Bill Hader. Hader, same thing. Actress, 50, Tina Fey. 30, Kristen Wiig. 25, Christina Applegate. 15, Renee Zellweger. $10, Elizabeth Banks.
Oh God, please no.
Supporting actor, $50, Craig Robinson. $30, Simon Pegg. 25, Danny McBride. 15, Jason Segel. $10, Steve Martin.
Okay.
All right. Supporting actress, $50, Jane Lynch. $30, Whoopi Goldberg. 25, Anna Faris. 15, Rebel Wilson. $10, Jenny Slate.
Dang.
All right. 50, 75.
I think we got it.
Yeah, I think we
This
got
one,
it.
this one, we actually paused the audio to look at
do
the
some-
math because
do
this,
some math.
this really threw us for a loophole. All right, who are you going with, Spencer?
All right, I got a $10 steal of Seth MacFarlane. I'm
As do
making
I.
this movie a comedy movie. I got Seth MacFarlane, Tina Fey for $50, Seth Rogen for $25. That's all I really need to make this a steal comedy, cheap, low budget movie. We're going all out. Bring the kids, bring the parents, bring the family, bring the friends. I got Steve Martin for $10 because he was cheap. I actually don't have enough money for a supporting actress. It was the last category. It got cut, not because they're supporting actresses, just because I didn't have the money for it, and that's where the budget cut was made. So I'm sorry.
Is that how we're doing it?
In the box office, this might not necessarily blow up, but it might be a cult classic. Who knows? I doubt it, but maybe. Gabe, up.
All right. I also went with Seth MacFarlane for $10. He does Family Guy, he does all those animated shorts. The guy knows how to do animation.
Yep.
I'm childish. I love his humor. So we're going Seth MacFarlane. Seth Rogen did Sausage Party.
Yep.
So I'm continuing the trends of Seth, and I'm doing him as well. So he knows how to make funny animated movies. Him and Seth MacFarlane is just gonna be nonstop, dick jokes. They're gonna be ants looking up at the dinosaur like, "Wow, look at that schlong."
Yeah, look
so
at
stuff
that.
like that.
Yeah.
I got $30 for Kristen Wiig. She can really do like the quirky roles, and she can also be pretty serious and
Yeah.
do stuff like that. So pretty versatile actress. $10 Steve Martin. That's a no-brainer. He's famous.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Right.
They're all famous.
Well, yeah, but Steve Martin's been around. And then $25 to round it out. Anna Faris. I don't
Let's
really
go.
like her, but Justin gave me options that
I had to take.
I don't really agree with.
Like, Tina Fey was $50, and that was really hard for me to budget in. But I just think that the banter between Tina Fey, her humor, and then Seth Rogen's are not really paralleled. I just think that kind of difference, though, is really going to give us a good movie.
All right, I'm ready now.
Relief. All right.
Rated R horror thriller.
Oh.
Okay. After a plane crash leaves 4 people stranded on an island, they must work together to fend off the mythical/fantasy creatures of the night and cannibal inhabitants of the day.
Ooh.
The movie ends with the main character being woken up to screams and cries for help as the plane he is on is declining in altitude and about to crash into an island. Screen goes blank. So it's kind of like a cycle effect. Like he dreamed everything that's going to happen, but was that a dream that he was waking up? You know? Okay. Steven Spielberg, Peter Jackson, Tarantino, Scorsese, or Tim Burton at a $10 steal. Hint, hint. Okay. Tom Hardy as your lead character, your sleeping man, Bruce Willis, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, or James Franco. You have a doctor on the plane,
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson, Charlize Theron, Emma Stone, Gal Gadot, or Alicia Vikander. She's the Tulip Fever lady, Ex Machina. There's a sports athlete on the plane as well. You know, this is just a hodgepodge of people.
Seth Rogen, my ass.
Let me get to that. Dwayne Johnson, Seth Rogen, Will Arnett, Elijah Wood, or John Cena.
Okay.
And then you have like your businesswoman, your saleswoman on the plane as well. Elizabeth Olsen, Natalie Portman, Chloe Grace Moretz, Tiffany Haddish, or Margot Robbie. So the goal to get all these different people on the plane was just so like when they're stranded in the forest, fending off these creatures, nobody has a particular skill that's really going to help them.
Right.
But together, they can all work together. You know, you got your nurse, you got your doctor, whatever. You have an athlete. If you choose the sport to be baseball, you could bash people head in, do all that stuff. You're looking for a horror thriller rated R. So,
Okay.
you know, saleswoman she does nothing but talk for the most part. So, yeah.
Cool. All right.
This could be a psychological
I'm taking
thriller.
Tim Burton for $10.
Oh, dude. Steal.
I'm taking Tim Burton for $10, and then I'm taking John Cena for $10, and I'm
Okay.
taking Margot Robbie for $10.
Dang.
Okay.
So that leaves you at what?
30.
70 left.
So I got $70 left. I got Tom Hardy for the 50.
Okay.
Leaves me $20. I'm gonna go with Gal Gadot as a doctor.
Yeah. No, that's a good choice.
So I just
Tim Burton, I think, is like the perfect role, especially if you're looking at like Beetlejuice type animation
like
and stuff, where it's like all the faces. He's so creepy and weird.
He is.
It's like perfect for him. Justin, math hard?
Hold on. No, I'm finished. I had to. I didn't know what they all were.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So for my director, I'm going with the Tim Burton.
Okay.
I gotta go with him.
Yeah. I should have put him higher.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah. That's my bad. My B.
Brad Pitt.
Oh, the other guys are really
Well, I
good
put
too.
Steven Spielberg because he did like Jurassic Park. He did all that stuff.
Yeah.
Jaws. I did Peter Jackson because he did King Kong, Lord of the Rings, like the mythical type of fantasy
Yeah.
stuff.
See, yeah, I had that. I had Peter Jackson at first, but I was like, Tim Burton.
Yeah,
Gotta go
okay.
with him. 15, Brad Pitt. Alicia Vikander.
Yes.
I think she's a very good actress, and especially with seeing the trailer for Tomb Raider, I think she's a very good action.
Wilderness. Type
So
person.
and action, yeah. So I figured this is going to be.
Yeah,
a
Alicia,
wilderness
if you're
action.
hearing this, 248-9.
Marry me. For my for the supporting actor, I have to go with Dwayne Johnson. I like Dwayne.
Really?
Yeah.
For $50?
For $50.
As a sports athlete on the plane?
Dude, what sport though? Golf?
No. Wrestling.
Football.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be wrestling those cannibals.
He's gonna be. Well, he's strong. Does it really matter?
I mean,
He can play any sport.
water
True.
polo.
He's got the legs for him.
Okay, here's the bigger question: is ping pong a sport?
Yes. It's in the Olympics.
Fellas.
Is disc golf?
fellas.
Disc hockey? No, what's it called? There's a frisbee golf.
Disc golf.
Yeah, is that a
Do you
It's
sport?
a hobby.
Do you say disc hockey?
Hockey.
Oh,
Same thing. I think.
yeah.
Is basketball a sport?
No, it's a hobby. All right. And then for my supporting actress, I'm going with Margot Robbie.
Cool. Yeah, she was a really big steal, I think.
I like her so. She's,
Margot. All right, maybe I should have made this one harder.
Who's up now? I'm up.
Yeah, you're up.
All right. Let's no, I'll say that one for the third one. All right, the plot. It's a coming of age story.
Oh, I like.
I know
these.
Gabe likes these. I had to put it in here. And
I respect you.
you know, a young boy is bullied through school. I mean, elementary school. You know, getting pulled out after class, before class, at recess, getting kicked. You know, his backpack dumped everywhere.
For $50, I will take myself as the main actor.
So, you know, bullied through school, and, you know, as a young kid in, like, middle school, his parents think, you know, he needs to pick up a martial art, right? So they take him to a couple karate classes, and he does all right, and
I did karate.
ends up getting the crap kicked out of him. You know, everybody knows karate sucks. It's not a real martial art. And,
That's news to me.
so, you know, he doesn't do good. I mean, he does it in class, but, you know, ultimately it doesn't work. So he grows up still, and he gets beat up even harder because, you know, he wanted to, like, fight back and he couldn't.
Hold on. How do you get beat up even harder?
Just
Just more.
Just more.
Just go.
He got beat up more harder.
Yeah, more harder. And, you know, he ends up eventually, like, he's like 15-ish and 14 age, kind of, you know, middle high school.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, karate didn't work, but I still need to learn to defend myself. Ends up in an MMA gym, okay? So he's learning
Shocking.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he's learning boxing, he's learning, like, all these martial arts. Ends up kicking ass, right? Like, he's going to school, getting beat up, and ends up, he beats up all his bullies, and things settle down, and he graduates, and he continues with the gym, and he kind of continues with it, all right, so this is where it gets good.
I already know how the story ends. He starts a podcast with his cousin.
Wait, you do MMA?
No, you do.
But I wasn't bullied. He pursues it, becomes the best fighter in MMA in his adult life. Like, like time changes, he's famous, he's fighting in these big rings, big tickets, fame and fortune builds and builds, and one day he's driving like his Lamborghini through the streets and he sees a homeless guy, right?
And he beats him up.
My God. No, the homeless guy is his childhood bully, right?
So how was what I said off?
And he goes to help him, and he doesn't recognize it's his bully at first, right? And so, there's conflicts of him helping him or, like, leaving him. Like, the bully, it's his fault that he's even, like, this big famous fighter in the first place, but he, like, made his life miserable, ruined his childhood. So, it's, like, this huge, like, friendship, coming of age story, lots of conflict, and he's a fighter, but that's not like the primary point of the story. It's like the internal conflict of, do I actually like get over it and become friends with this guy who ruined my childhood, or like do I help this homeless guy, etc.
Right.
And so for $50, the director, we got David O. Russell. He did The Fighter. Then we got John Lee Hancock, Gavin O'Connor, David Fincher, and Michael Bay. Michael Bay sucks for this kind of movie, by
That's
the way.
why he's a
There's
steal
no
of
lens
time.
flares and no explosions to be had, so what's he going to do?
Hey.
Main actor, we got Tom Hardy, Jake G, Joel Edgerton, Mark W. Wahlberg, and then we got Jaden Smith for $10, which might be a good investment, but who knows? Main actress, J-Law, those dupes, I couldn't avoid them. Keira Knightley, Megan Fox, Margot Robbie, and Emma Stone. Supporting actor, we got Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, Sam Jackson, Kevin Spacey, Jackie Chan. What? I kind of was thinking the supporting actor would actually be like the coach, like the MMA coach that actually brought him to like his rise.
Okay.
And then supporting actress, we got Rachel
McAdams.
Nicole Kidman, Naomi Watts, Kate Winslet, and Julianne Moore.
So would the supporting actress be like the mother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The one that like kind of takes them and tries to.
All right. $15, David Fincher, because he did Fight Club.
Yeah.
So
that's why I got him in there.
Right.
I was wondering if like.
Yeah. No, I caught up on that one. Yeah. And that's
a steal for $15. You got the Fight Club director.
Fight Club, Gone Girl, all that.
Yeah. So.
Okay. 25, Joel Egerton. He did Warrior.
Yeah.
And Tom Hardy did Warrior as well, but $50 was too pricey for me.
Yeah.
I'm frugal with my money, so.
Shut up.
15, Margot Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15, Kevin Spacey. Love me some Kevin Spacey. He's almost a sure-in almost every time for anything. And then $10, Julianne Moore. Like I said, I'm pretty frugal, so we're staying under budget for this one.
Yeah.
But I like Julianne Moore a lot, too.
It's going to be a good story.
Yeah.
I think Kevin Spacey as the coach would really do good.
As soon as you said Dad, it clicked, and I was like, Jackie Chan, but Kevin Spacey I can just see as being... You see him in...
like that old retired fighter.
I just look at him as House of Cards all the time. Like that stern guy. He's willing to do anything. He'll be a good coach if he needs to, but on the flip side, he'll be the loving dad if you need him.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Director, David Fincher. Yeah. Actor, I'm going with Jaden Smith. Only because I watched him in The Karate Kid.
Give him another shot. Yeah, give him another shot.
Yeah. Actress, J-Law, I think should be a good compliment to the quirkiness of Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith's tweets are mad underrated.
Yeah.
Dude.
So is his music.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good rapper.
Oh, for sure. Have you heard his new Batman?
You can't put me on the spot like
his
that.
new Batman
I
song?
haven't heard it.
Okay.
But here's
Batman.
All right. Anyways, supporting actor, gotta go with Kevin Spacey.
Yes.
The man's a legend.
Yeah.
I think he. When you said like father or coach or whatever it was, I thought immediately of Steve Carell, And then thinking of
yeah.
Steve Carell. Steve Carell was in Foxcatcher.
Yeah.
And then I immediately
Silver
thought
Fox.
of Kevin Spacey.
Yep.
I don't know why, but it did. And I was like, oh, that's like perfect. And then for the mother or supporting actress, Julianne Moore.
Cool. Yeah, that was a steal for that one too.
And that
Honestly.
lands it at exactly 50.
50.
I mean, not 50, 100.
I was gonna say.
100.
All right.
All right. So this one is a genre.
I hope so.
Listen, it's been a long day. Anyways, horror. This one again, I thought of. Never mind. A couple gets kidnapped and is transformed and forced into being goats.
What?
All right. So
This is like Goat Simulator?
no, this is like
The Men Who Watch Goats.
No,
The Men
this
Who Watch
is
Goats.
like
Goat Stimulator.
What's that movie that Kevin Smith put out?
I have no clue, man.
It's a
It's a
Tusk.
movie. I never
Tusk.
seen it.
Oh,
I didn't see Tusk either.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Anyways,
I'm just thinking, like, who do I want to be a goat?
so director, you got Alfred Hitchcock, Wes Craven, Guillermo del Toro, Eli Roth, Rob Zombie.
What kind of movies are you trying to make this?
A horror
Eli
movie.
Roth.
It's a horror.
Okay, yeah, keep going.
Actor Donald Glover, Pedro Pascal, Dylan O'Brien, Ezra Miller, John Bernthal.
How are you about to make a movie with goats and you don't even include the goat? Robert De Niro.
I'm not leaving. No. Actress Margot Robbie, Mila Djokovic, Teresa Palmer, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Megan Fox. Supporting actor Anthony Hopkins, Jack Nicholson, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Gary Oldman, Danny Trejo.
Jeffrey Dean.
Supporting actress Jennifer Love Hewitt, Courtney Cox, Winona Ryder, Nev Campbell, and Amanda Seyfried.
Okay.
So obviously the actor and actress are the ones transformed into goats. The supporting actor is the one who kidnaps them and forces them to be goats. And then the supporting actress can be like the cop that tries to find him.
Dude, Winona Ryder as a cop would not work. That's why we're picking it.
Yeah, so Justin's about to explain to us how exactly this is going to be horror related.
So in Tusk,
Okay.
what's his name? I don't know. Whoever's in it is transformed literally into a walrus.
Mhm.
Okay?
Oh, I did. That's on my watch list.
Yes. And so, he has to be transformed into a walrus. So basically it's the same thing as that, except these people are transformed into goats.
Okay, so they take parts
take
of a goat.
parts of like goats and stuff like that, put them on them. So like you'll have a hoof, the leg,
they'll
the leg,
chop
the
off their
tail,
arm.
Yeah.
So it's really like grotesque.
So like the arms are cut off and they're forced into like a.
Okay.
Alright. I think I got it.
All right.
We're going.
But the rest of their body is still, But
Alright. You want to kick it off or you want me?
Sure, I'll kick it off. I got Del Toro as the director.
How much did that one cost?
That cost me $30.
$30,
25 bucks, even better. 25 bucks. Then I got John Bernthal as the main actor for 10 bucks. I got Megan Fox also for 10 bucks, and I chose her. Give her another shot at Jennifer's Body, like that kind of horror movie. Yeah. Jack Nicholson. I really needed to save up front too for Jack Nicholson for the supporting actor. I just think that the supporting actresses can really pull a movie together and finalize it. And I think Jack Nicholson was worth the investment here. And then I got Nev Campbell. She was in Scream, for those of you who don't know, and she was also 10 bucks. So got a pretty good steal for a nice. Was she 15? She was 15. Oh, my math still adds up. I was thinking about taking Eli Roth for 15 also, just to like really make it messed
That's
up.
what I originally had because he did what? Green Light.
Green Inferno.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but,
Which is like the cannibal movie,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like that could be super twisted, but
ultimately I
ended
wanted
up going
Del
with
Toro.
Del Toro as well because Pan's Labyrinth is very fantasy, and whimsical and all that stuff, and so I think
See what his hand could do in it.
yeah. So that's 25. Did $10 for John Bernthal. Did $10 for Megan Fox. Thinking the exact same way you were. Give her a second shot at horror because I don't think she's terrible in Transformers. And Jennifer's Body just wasn't a good movie. But
It wasn't.
I don't think she's terrible in general.
She just had like a lot of bad luck with bad roles.
Like Ninja Turtles, like that. That's like one of those Power Rangers where it's like nostalgia, but it's not a good movie.
It's like a snowball like effect. Like once you're in one bad movie, you're casting another and another, and then they're just typecasted as a bad actor or actress, even if you might not be. So give her a real shot at the horror genre.
For supporting actors, we got none other than Gary Oldman.
Gay old men. Heck, dude.
I love Gary Oldman and everything he's done. I haven't seen him in a bad role. He's definitely up there as one of those like.
And for $15,
he'll get me into the theater just off his name value.
Yeah.
Like that Winston Churchill movie he's about to do. I'm going to see it. Don't care about Winston Churchill. I care about Gary Oldman. $25 Winona Ryder. You said she was what, a policeman?
Yeah.
She can't do that. So I want her to prove me wrong. And that's where we're going with
And you spend a pretty penny on it. You got $25.
Yeah.
25% of your budget.
Pretty penny for a pretty woman.
Okay.
All right. So the last one for me.
Final movie.
Last one.
Now, let me ask you guys real quick. Did you guys save best for last?
No.
Because I saved the hardest for the last one for sure.
Well,
Like, this is the one I put all of my time into.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is my best one, but this is the last one I came up with.
This is actually the third one I came up with was the first one I came up with.
Okay.
Which was like all my time and efforts into it.
Okay.
So.
All right, so your main actor is giving the task of delivering a message to Nazis in the peak of World War II.
Okay.
That will cause them to end the war.
Okay.
He must travel across the country in war-infested lands with his female translator, where they will see horrors beyond belief and suffering unimaginable.
Okay.
When he gets to his destination, he has a meeting with Hitler. Turns out the actor is a double agent working for the Germans. Movie ends with a montage of them raving havoc upon the world as Nazi Germany takes over from now until the end of time.
And wins the war, essentially?
Yeah.
So it's like a pivotal...
Rated R drama war.
Wow. That's awesome.
Directors, M. Night Shyamalan. Just because of the twist.
The twist, yeah.
Yep. Tim Burton, Tyler Perry.
That's a good scary movie.
Kevin Smith or Terrence Malick, director of Song to Song.
How about just I say no?
Main actor is the main dude. You have Zach Galifianakis.
Why is he $50?
Because he looks like Hitler. Kevin James.
Oh, you're really giving up.
Kevin Hart. Seth MacFarlane or Adam Sandler.
All right.
No, you are ruining this movie.
No, this one, when you say, like, is it the best for last? I guess my answer is yes, because I made this one a complete crap fest. The main actress is translator Kristen Wiig, Jillian Bell, Amy Schumer, Melissa McCarthy, or Kate McKinnon. Your Hitler, David Spade, Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, Steve Buscemi, or Michael Cera. And the American CIA/FBI, whatever you want to have it. Leader is the actress, actually. Rebel Wilson, Maya Rudolph, Leslie Jones, Drew Barrymore, Anna Faris. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
I need Shyamalan for the
twist.
For this, yeah. Like, if you want it to have any merit at all, by the end of the film, it needs to be done in a way that you do not see it coming, and I can only trust Mr. Knight to do that.
I don't know. I trust Tyler Perry.
No. Main actor, the main dude, in parentheses on Gabe's computer, I would have to do... Okay, like, would Kevin James do the weight loss? Like, would he do the...
No. Not for this. You can't do that anyway, because then you'd have 80, you need 3 categories with 10. So you gotta go Kevin Hart or below. That's the risk that comes with picking the 50.
Give me Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler is your main dude? Your Hitler lookalike?
You know what? Scratch it. Give me Tyler Perry for 25. Okay? Give me Kevin Hart for 25.
Okay.
Give me...
Are you making this a black comedy?
Amy Schumer for 25. I'm at 75.
Alright, you got 25 left.
You said Michael Cera, I could be Hitler?
Yeah. Or Steve Buscemi with those eyes.
Michael Cera as Hitler. And then, that leaves me with...
Drew Barrymore and
75,
Ferris.
85...
You got
Give me Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore is your CIA leader?
Yeah.
This is a crap fest movie, dude.
Yeah, I hate myself.
Justin, what'd you
All
come
right.
up with?
This is interesting because I also chose Tyler Perry.
Oh my god.
I also chose Kevin Hart. Kate McKinnon.
Okay.
Right.
I actually like her.
Yeah. Steve Buscemi.
As your Hitler.
As
Yep.
Hitler.
Leslie Jones.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This appeals to a certain crowd.
Shh. You can't,
Can't say
that.
that.
Why not? It does that.
He got so
I
confused.
guess you can say it.
Okay. Yeah, this will be a drama war African American movie.
Yeah. That is strictly a comedy.
No, there's no comedy involved.
Drama.
Drama war.
How?
Drama war.
This is literally going to be
You're
I
gonna
think,
have
honestly,
Kevin Hart being dramatic role.
It's going to be so dramatic that it's going to be funny.
I think
Amy Schumer dramatic.
this is like going to be worse or better, depends on what your definition is, than The Room. Like, it's going to be so bad, it's
Yeah.
going to become a sensation.
Yeah. And they're gonna make a movie 15 years down the line about it.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
The Disaster Artist.
Come on, that was good.
All right. That was an interesting one.
That was good.
All right. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Born ready.
All right. Again, takes place in Japan.
Jesus.
Okay? But it's the 1600s, mid 1600s to be exact. No, you can't look. You can't look until I'm done. Okay? Mid 1600s Japan. Samurai were plentiful, but there's a new threat brought to Japan. For those of you who don't know, firearms were brought to Japan in like early 1600s, if I remember correctly.
Did you have to look that up? Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out like that.
I didn't have to look it up, but I just read something on it the other day, so that's how I had it.
Okay, continue.
I hate you guys so much.
Continue.
And then, so it was European firearms were brought to Japan, but they aren't brought to Japan to help them. As attacks on villages and towns become more common, and firearms become more and more effective against the samurai, like tribes and force, a young samurai must defend his village, his culture, and his family with the help of a domesticated wolf and his fellow soldiers.
Domesticated wolf.
Okay, and the supporting
dog.
supporting actor is not the wolf. The wolf is just
The wolf is just a wolf.
yeah, but the supporting actor is going to be like his buddy samurai.
Okay.
Through. Okay, so for the director, I got Wes Anderson. He is doing that new movie
Isle of the
that
Dogs.
takes place in Japan.
Right. But that's claymation.
It is. We got Stanley Kubrick.
Okay.
We got M. Night Shyamalan. We got Eli Roth. And we got Christopher Nolan for $10.
Okay.
For the main actor, we got Jung Ji-hoon. He was the guy. He's like a Korean pop star. His name is Rain.
His name is Rain.
His like stage name is Rain.
That's
He was in
dope.
Ninja Assassin.
Okay.
We got Young Toshiro Mifune. He was in Yojimbo.
Okay.
If you saw that.
Yep.
And then we got Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Hiroyuki Ikuchi, who was the actor in... I don't remember now.
Fantastic news.
And then we got, for the main actress, Haruka Ayase. I swear to God, I put, like, in parentheses who they all were from, but she was the actress that did... She's that blind samurai in the movie. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Lucy Liu, Elodie Young, she did Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Right.
Ellen Wong, Scott Pilgrim, and then Shuya Chang. She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So lots of actors that we aren't familiar with. Supporting actor, we got Donnie Yen. He's an Ip Man. I really had a hard time debating, like if I wanted him as the main actor, but
I like it, man.
then we got Jet Li, and we got Koji Yakusho, who was in 13 Assassins, and then in that movie, like the brother, who was played by Takayuki Yamada,
Okay.
who's also in the movie. And then we got Iko Uwais, who was in The Raid. He's the Indonesian main character from The Raid.
Okay.
Supporting actresses, we got Jutu Chan. She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Yeah. And then we got Lin Hung, who was the wife in Ip Man.
Waifu.
Will Yun Lee. She was in The Wolverine, if you recall.
I don't.
Okay, well, she was in The Wolverine. Sandra Oh from Grey's Anatomy. And then Scarlett Johansson. She did just such a great job as playing an Asian woman.
Ghost in the Shell. Alright, I got mine.
Okay.
Wes Anderson, that's a gimme.
Yeah.
Okay, $50 down the drain. But it's not really down the drain because he's going to make a grade A movie. Okay?
Okay.
But since we got $50 out of the way with now, we're balling on our budget. $15 Jackie Chan.
Okay.
$15 Ellen Wong. You said she's in Scott Pilgrim. I'm assuming that's the actress who plays Knives Cho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the $10 actor, Hiroki Ikuchi, he was also from Ip Man. He was the Japanese general.
Okay, cool. For $10, I got Iko Uwasawa, or Uwasawas.
Right.
I love the Raid movies.
Yeah, he
They're
did really
fantastic.
good too. And he's got that face that would really, I mean, even though he's like Indonesian and Japanese, like I have a lot of just
Yeah, Jackie
Not
Chan.
Japanese
Jackie Chan from
actors.
China.
yeah, he's Chinese.
So yeah. We'll just say this takes place in not the Middle East, the East Asia.
It takes place in Japan.
Oh. And then for $10 we got ScarJo because
No freaking way.
there's nothing I love more than
that was
than
totally
whitewashing.
meant to be a joke.
Well, I took her.
Great.
Justin, what you got?
All right, hold on. I gotta make sure my math is correct.
1 + 1 = 2. 2 × 2 = 4.
15, 30, 60, 70. All right, cool. Director, Eli Roth.
Yeah.
I'm going with the bloody.
Yeah. Disgusting, disturbing,
I'm going with the bloody route.
samurai,
Yep.
Sudoku.
Yep. Actor, Bruce Lee. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these names, so I chose kind of people who I figured was
Yeah.
good.
Or movies that you're least familiar
yeah.
with.
That's
Ellen
the risk you
Wong.
run.
Yeah,
when you incorporate all like the foreign movies.
And that's what I was really trying to go for,
Yeah.
like really to throw you guys for a hard time.
Because for the most part, I've seen most of these ones,
Yeah.
but I also, similar to Justin, pick people I knew.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I've seen them,
Of course.
Ellen Wong, because Scott Pilgrim versus the World was a...
She did. She was a good.
highlights out of his hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Check that out in our last episode, a couple episodes ago. Go.
Jet Li,
Okay.
because he's
$30.
another fighter, right? He's a fighter.
Jet Li, yeah, martial artist.
We're all
Yeah,
fighters
fighter.
in this
Okay,
world.
and then I had to go with ScarJo.
No way!
I had to. I mean,
So much work into like finding like good supporting actresses that were
I
in,
haven't
You
like.
seen
did
any
find
of
one, and
those
then you listed her for
movies.
$10.
I don't watch Grey's Anatomy.
You don't?
Me neither.
No.
What about McSteamy and McDreamy?
Ugh.
Alright, we don't have the trophy with me, but I won. No, I'm just kidding. This wasn't actually a game. It was just a discussion. Debated.
Just a discussion.
Alright, that concludes this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Send us your ideas.
Yeah.
That's about,
Yep. People, my man's Justin, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Check
Go
us
check
out.
What up,
Subscribe,
YouTube?
like, comment. If you have any cool plots, any cool actors, actresses, whatever, leave them in the comment section below. And if you don't, that's cool too. Whatever. Catch you guys next week. Actually, Thursday, because we do the pre and post.
Peace.